Hello, and welcome to another exciting episode of 201 Today. In this episode, you will be learning about our winter sports programs. So sit back and enjoy interviews of our new athletic director, Nicole Ebsen, find out about our winter sports program, and learn about our very committed and dedicated Morton Booster Club. Thank you very much. Enjoy this episode.
Today we are visiting with our new athletic director, Ms. Ebsen. Ms. Ebsen, let's start out by talking about what are the responsibilities of an athletic director.
The athletic director's responsibilities is primarily to facilitate and organize the 26 different sports programs that we have going on at Morton, whether that be through scheduling, through facilities, or maintaining eligibility. Those are the primary responsibilities, as well as keeping our kids eligible and communicating their eligibility to the IHSA.
What are your goals and objectives for District 201 Athletics?
I think the biggest goal is probably to get kids involved. The more kids that we have involved, the more school spirit we have, and the more that translates into the communities. I also think that getting kids involved in lifelong activities, fitness-based activities, is something that's very important as well.
My understanding is that you are implementing a new number of initiatives this year. Would you please discuss those initiatives?
Sure. I think that probably the biggest initiative is the study table. We implemented the study table last fall in efforts to provide our athletes with additional methods of support academically. The athletes are available to go to study table before they go to practice daily with the support of NEIU and our NHS tutors here. And that's just a time built into their daily schedule that they can get assistance, study for tests, do homework, get some clarification on some questions, and it's been proven to be very successful thus far. We also have had a recent Twitter account that we've created, which actually keeps up-to-date stats and scores for the public who can't attend all of the events to kind of follow our athletic programs along.
My understanding is that the Morton Athletic Boosters have a big event planned in the future. Would you please tell us about the event and how others can get involved?
Sure. We actually have two big events coming up this winter, one of which is the Pack the Place. Pack the Place is going to be on Saturday, January 26th, and that's also our games against Willowbrook for our basketball programs. So we'll be starting games at 3 o'clock. It'll be concluding with a 7:30 matchup for the varsity. And this year the Boosters is going to try something new with a pasta dinner. So for a nominal donation to the Booster Club, the members of the community will receive pasta and be able to watch the games, and we'll have some activities and auctions, and it should be pretty exciting. The other thing that we're going to be doing is the third annual Booster Gala, which is always the first Saturday of March. Additional information for that can be provided through the athletic office.
Would you please explain to our viewers what we're going to see in the rest of this episode?
Sure. I was fortunate enough in the last couple of weeks to go through and interview some of our coaches while they were at their practices, as well as some of our key players through this winter, for our winter programs rather. So we'll be seeing interviews as well as some interviews from our booster members, updating us on some upcoming events.
Hi, we're here with head coach of the boys basketball program, Tony Martinucci. Hi, Tony.
Hi.
What can we look forward to this year with your team?
I think exciting, very intense. Try to run up and down the floor, play pressure defense, and if nothing else, everybody will be excited to come watch.
Very good. And what are some goals that you have for your athletes this year?
We went over this year winning the conference. That's our goal. Going far in the state playoffs and winning the Proviso West Holiday Tournament. Those are the three main goals.
Very good. Any players in particular that we should be paying attention to?
Obviously Waller Perez, senior's been up on the varsity 3 years now. His brother Wisner's a sophomore, going to be very good by the time he's a senior. And Greg Carter. And actually the top six guys the other day, all six scored in double figures. So as soon as we find our seventh, eighth guy, I think we're going to really be a team to reckon with.
Very good. Well, we look forward to watching your season. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Hi, what's your name and what position do you play?
My name is Waller Perez. I play the guard, the forward, and all 5 positions.
Very good. And this is your 4th year on varsity, is that correct?
That's correct.
And what can we look forward to most from you this season?
For me, I think being a vocal leader on the floor and being a good captain would be good to look forward to.
Very good. And what are some goals that you have as a team?
As a team, I expect to win at least 20 games this season.
Very good, very good. And what's your best memory as a Morton Athletic, being involved in the Morton Athletic program?
I think my best memory is winning playing in the last year's DGS game. Although we didn't win, it was a very intense game, and we kind of stuck together as a team.
Hi, what's your name and what position do you play?
Greg Carter, shooting guard.
How many years have you been a part of the basketball program?
2, this is my second year.
What are some goals that you guys have with your program this year?
To win like 17 games or more, like do better than we did last year.
So what do you like best about being a Morton athlete?
Well, I like my teammates, I like the coaches, I like the whole program. I like the school too.
Coach Polchin, what can we look forward to this year from your gymnasts?
This is the first year that we have a full JV2 and JV1 and varsity team. We have over 40 gymnasts this year, which is very exciting.
Hi, what's your name?
My name is Angela Brown.
And what do you compete in for gymnastics?
I compete in all around, which means I do all 4 events, which is vault, beam, bars, and floor.
And what do you like best about being a Morton athlete?
What I like most about being a Morton athlete is that Morton is such a diverse school, and so I feel like the whole thing is a one big family, and I feel loved by everyone, and anyone can go talk to each other, and everything is just so comfortable. So that's the best thing about being here.
And what do you look most forward to this season in gymnastics?
This season, I look forward to getting my new gymnastics tricks, which includes a souk on the vault, a flip-flop on beam, a full on floor, and a kip on bars.
And how long have you been involved in the gymnastics program?
I started when I was a freshman.
And this year you're a senior?
Yes.
And what was your best memory in the last 4 years of being involved with gymnastics?
My best memory was increasing my difficulty in the tricks that I did in the 4 years that I was here.
Very good. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hi, what's your name?
My name is Carla Martinez.
Carla, what events are you involved in gymnastics?
I'm involved in floor and vault.
Very good. And what do you like best about being a Morton athlete?
What I like best about being a Morton athlete is all the support we get from coaches and the school. The school recently formed a study hall, and you could go there for homework and if you're struggling with classes. And I think it's very good that we get so much support from everyone.
Very good. Now, what do you look forward to most this season?
What I'm looking forward to most this season is going to conference. It's very fun to show your skills off against all the schools in the West Suburban Conference, and I'm hoping that we'll do well.
Very good. And how long have you been in gymnastics?
I was on gymnastics since junior year, and this is my last year, and I was a beginner also for gymnastics.
Very good. And what was your best memory so far in gymnastics?
My best memory so far was getting to compete varsity for the first time. As a beginner, it's not very common, and I was very happy to get to do that.
Very good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, we're here with the head coach of the wrestling program, Mr. Eckert. Hi, Coach Eckert.
Hi, how you doing, Ms. Epson?
Very good. What can we look forward to from your wrestlers this season?
Well, I think the one thing you're going to find from the Morton wrestlers is a lot of tenacity, hard work, and a never quit attitude.
Very good. And you have returning athletes this season?
We have only 3 returning wrestlers from a season ago. Ariel Hernandez, our 106-pounder, our 170-pounder, Adrian Cardenas, and our 132-pounder, Juan Blanco, who's just a sophomore. Ariel's a senior, and Adrian is a junior. So we're filling 11 spots out of our 14 starters. So it's a whole new team, and we're kind of anxious about what was going to happen to us this year.
Very good. So what are your goals for this season, being such a new program?
Well, our goal is always to win. That's why we do this, to win. So to have another winning season would be our first goal. Our second goal would be to win the conference, or if we can't win it, at least be over 500 in the conference. We always want to send a couple of wrestlers, if we can, to the state tournament.
What are some personal goals that you have for the season?
Making it downstate this year.
Making it downstate in your weight class. Very good. So you've been involved in athletics for 3 years now. What's your favorite memory in being involved in Morton Athletics?
Winning my first match as a varsity starter.
Hi, we're here with the head varsity POMS coach, Claudia Fernandez. Hi, Claudia.
Hello, everyone.
What can we look forward to with this year's team?
This year's team is, we have a lot of returning members, but we also have a lot of new members, and we're just all really excited to get into competing with IHSA. I think a lot of the girls and everybody is just excited to see what goes on and what it's like and how it's going to be different from last year, things like that. So, yeah, we're just looking forward to see how we do in competition season.
And what can we look forward to most from your team this year?
Well, we do have a lot of new members from last year, and we are learning new routine this season, and it's for a competition coming up.
Tell us a little bit about competition and how that'll differ from your prior seasons.
Oh, because now we are a sport, we are going to compete against other schools, and it's like all categories, including hip-hop, pom, jazz, and like a little bit of lyrical.
Very good. And is that what they're practicing for right now?
Yes, that's what we're doing right now.
Very good. So you've been involved for 3 years. What's your favorite memory in being involved in the POMS program?
I love the connection and bond we have with each other. It's more like a sisterhood, and we all can relate. Like, we love dancing, and then we have problems, we communicate with each other.
Very good. And what do you like about being involved in Morton Athletics specifically?
It's a good activity to do instead of going home and just like doing nothing. I like to involve myself with athletics and especially activities after school.
Now, what can we expect from the girls this season?
Well, the girls have put a lot of work and effort into everything, so we're trying to build on it. You know, starting their second year now, and they've executed a lot of things that we've put forward in the summer as well as the fall. Now it's time to put it together on the court during the real season.
Very good. What are some goals that you have for your program?
Our goals at the end of the day is really to just execute. We don't have any goals as far as how many games we want to win or what we want to do in a conference. We're able to execute and build and grow.
Very good. Now, it's been intense these last couple of games. What are some recaps from the season thus far?
Well, I mean, thus far, the way we've been playing basketball is a lot different than what we did last year. This year, we're picking up full court. We're looking to outscore people at the end of the day. We focused a lot last year just to compete and stay in games. Now it's the opportunity to show what they've done.
What kind of goals do you guys have as a program?
To be a team. Like, we were a team before, but this year we're more of like an upbeat type of team. We're a faster team. So we get more wins by being a faster team.
Very good. And how has your season gone so far? You guys are about a month in, so how have you done so far?
As a team, we're in 5-2 so far. We're looking to get the win next conference game against Hinsdale. Pretty well. We've been doing really well.
Very good. And you've been involved with athletics now for 4 years here, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. And what was your fondest memory of being a Morton athlete?
Freshman year, being a freshman varsity player, I actually got a decent amount of playing time. I was known as the freshman on varsity, so it was a pretty cool experience. Like, everybody knew me as, hey, that's that one varsity athlete. So
what do you like about Morton as a whole, being involved in athletics and activities?
People get to know you, like being involved. Like, I was at the Y one time, and a lady saw my shirt. I had a Morton Mustang thing, so people get to know more about you and the school when they see you on the street representing the school. So it's a great experience when people are like, oh, hey, I went to Morton too. They have that connection.
What can we look forward to from the team this season?
I think good games, good teamwork, and a lot of excitement.
What do you like about being involved in Morton athletics?
I like the fact that I can show younger people what to expect and how things work around here.
What was one of your favorite memories of being involved with basketball?
Just, the team, like how we are together. We act like sisters towards each other. We have just this great bond, and we've developed, and that's just my favorite memory, just sharing, all these good times with just the people we enjoy being around.
What does it mean to you to be involved in Morton athletics?
It just, it opens up like more opportunities, and it helps you manage your time wisely, with school and also sports. So it just helps you become more organized and just, have a better teamwork and just become a better leader.